16th president, and it hosts a battle once again between two major schools that call this state home, and at the end of the road, a top hat to carry on a presidential legacy. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get... Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Illinois' offense will go to work first. They're always butterflies. But when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Making side adjustments here. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do.
Wasting no time taking a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Northwestern will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. To the air on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
They're working that left side, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Illinois right back to the line. Motion from the back. Wants to throw again. Gets it out quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Nice move there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Turning it on. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Illinois looking to pay things off on first and goal. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the hurry up. They'll try the run. Sweet cut there. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Illinois lining up quickly. Quarterback may change this route. Now they'll run it on the toss. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's get him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the read option, he'll pull and go left. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under fire. Scrambling away. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the games. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Illinois right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Running to the left. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And that one's incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and throws off the RPO. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Flips it out on the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease to the left.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got an open man. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown Illini. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top covering 79 yards. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll leave it with him. At the 45 on his way. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Hauls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. Got it in the middle, it's Pemberton. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
Diving for the goal line, and the ball's knocked free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Takes the handoff. It's Sampson. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defensively, you know they're going to run it. You know they're going to try to create some space offensively and just try to run out of the goal line. So that's a frustrating one that hurts because the run game comes downhill. He gets a big gain, and now out of the own end zone. Now no safety to worry about. You can pass, you can run, the whole playbook at your disposal.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. He'll do it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On third and short, the power run here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Huber.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Back to pass on second down. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep on the run. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And as time runs out here in the second quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They go to the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Very short game. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Looking for room at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatened. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quickly complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 4 over Georgia Tech. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Here's the pressure. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. The receiver on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Try to move the chains with read option left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Grove. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Pemberton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look Really good.
Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, trying to find his man. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. He'll pull it on the read. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down, looking for more. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. To the ground, he's got it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll try to do it himself. Moving past the 25. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. To the ground with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's Bell. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be third and long. Wants to go up top. Finding an escape route. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
To the air, it's Bell. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Gives it on the option. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a crease. It's Sampson. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Hunting the first down marker on the read to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to throw, it's Bell. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll set up to throw. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Illinois offense returns to the field. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Just going to keep it after the snap. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Runs the read option, keeps it to the left. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
It really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.